Hello world, WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Inferno Mines. So, last episode we did manage to find 2 diamond blocks, and, well, I haven't really made use of them yet. I haven't even put them on the victory monument. I will do that very soon. Maybe by the end of this video we'll be able to do that. So, we're relatively geared up. We have our bow, our, unfortunately, Aqua Affinity, and Blast Protection 4. And we see there are a few more chests that we can go for at a later point in time. So first of all, we are going to need to limit the ghost offerings that will be around us, as well as the creeper battalion that is going to beseech us while we are going for the mighty victory that is, I don't know, creeperdom. So let's go onwards, and what we're going to do, this is probably going to be the last part or victory that we're going to want to do on this. We need to go and lay siege to the castle for a final time so that we'll be able to find that one last bit of glory at the end of the tunnel. So we're going to go for a potion of swiftness right off the bat, as well as a potion of strength, and we'll just go and arm ourselves with all of the get out jail free cards that we can possibly manage. So what we're going to want to do is attack this castle and hopefully find the Felici box that we know is behind here somewhere. So if we go in, go and start besieging the place with mightydom of mightiness, and that is not mighty. Mighty Morphing Power Rangers, a go! No. Okay, this is going very well, and I love you forever, but seriously, come on. Give me a freaking break. Like this? Or not. Okay, apparently no break for you. No break for you, Way. And this way is probably the way that we're gonna go. La 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 la. So, I haven't obviously done much to help myself from this situation, but I am doing as much as I can. That is not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay. Okay, maybe we should back out of this. Somehow, okay. Okay, so obviously I am doing a horrible bang-up job at this, and I am probably going to die. So let's prevent that from happening by walling ourselves in and probably dying in a little hole, because that would be very uncounterproductive. So let's get out of here. They seem to be dying somehow, and I love the sound of that. Okay, so we're out of that hellhole, and they have managed... Oh, hello. You seem to be a little precarious, my friend. So let me help you with that by maybe knocking you off. Okay, knock-off time. Get a knock-off job. Okay, get you, and there we go. Okay, so managed to almost kill these, which is always a nice thing to see. Protection 4 is helping a lot, but that witch was a real drag. So this is not going to be an easy job at all. Let's back ourselves up. Wait maybe for a bit of despawning, and then maybe a bit of other things. So there's a lot of iron. Now that this is really the first good look I've had at this place. There's some torches up there. I am definitely taking a screenshot of that, because we're probably going to want to go there at another point in time, because other than all these buildings, that's the only other point of interest. Now, the way I was going was obviously a stupid method to get to the end goal of this area. So what I think we're going to want to do is pillar up to the top area that is up there, assuming we don't get witch bonsai'd, which would kind of suck seeing as I don't have my bonsai pants. We are not Japanese in this outfit, therefore we don't have any Japanese for this outfit, and that is probably just ambient lighting, which might be a bit of a shame. Though ambient lighting where is another question that I'd like to answer. Ambient lighting to God knows where. Okay, so obviously this little detour is not being very fruitful or productive or profruitful, so let's go out of here. Is there even anything that's out there? We might need to just go back down and find ourselves out of here, protect this area so we don't go in there, and get out of here so that we don't go in there. Wow, imagine that. First off, kill these witches, because they are not being a very happy lot, and for some reason I love seeing ironic moments of witches burning. So let's go down here and get our ways out here and here. There? That was not how I wanted to do things. That was definitely not how I wanted to do things. But since we're here, we might as well do things how it's done. Righto, Cheerio, let's go. I don't know. I don't even know. Okay, so, let's see. What do we have under us? We have nothing. Though, looking around, if I were to hazard guess, that's the next floor, and is the next Creeper Fun Joyride that we need to go through. So let's take a quick look. Where is the Z-Stow? The Z-Stow is under there. So that means if I were to bomb a spot to get to the next place, it'd be here. Blow open 2 holes, one in the ceiling, one in the floor. And yes, I am getting to the Z-Stows. And I am also managing to wreck the Fleecy box. That is also there. So that will give us a better indication. That means they are there instead. And I know I am kind of destroying the wall, or rather the floor that I am going to need to go on. But as long as we get to where we need, the one and only Z-Stow spawner that's in this area, we should be okay. So this last bit will help us go a bit kamikaze, assuming it went in the right place. It should have. And there's the Z-Stow spawner. It is gone. I know it's not the Z-Stow spawner, but the Z-Stikin spawner. But honestly, who cares? Okay, so now is the fun part, where we try as hard as we can to light up the area enough for us to not drop torches, because that is how things go. Okay. Maybe if we drop and go here, we can get the witch spawner first, because that's a priority. Can't really go kamikaze with the rest of the spawners, because we kind of destroyed that chance while we could. But let's be careful by blocking who can get to us. By limiting it to spiders, we'll have an easier time with the rest of them, because frankly, spiders are lovely. They are delightful creatures, and I don't want them to rip my guts out. Please don't rip my guts out. Please don't rip my guts out. They're still trying to get up to me, so that's kind of cute. Let's see. Now, how long does the jump potion last on those frightful little critters? Not those critters, but the witches that are, quite frankly, annoying. I would have done a different rhyme or moniker, or rather something that would have turned to a rhyme and or moniker. But honestly, it would have been very not nice to the women out there. The lovely women that are not trying to kill me right now with their potions of love? I suppose it's love. Is that what that feeling is? I thought it was probably... Well, unless you're saying everything is a poisonous relationship, I guess it is not love. Okay. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Okay, you are gone. Okay. And speaking of which... Haha! Speaking of which, there is a witch. Let's get these guys now, that we have a better chance at getting to them. We can go get the fun boxes and have... Oh, dang it, our speed is gone. As well as our strength. So we are not going to have as much of a fun time at it. But we will manage to persevere, even if it kills us. Which it most undoubtedly will, if you saw last episode. Apparently, I do not like blazes. Okay, if we get the top ones, the bottom ones will be a bit easier, because they won't spawn at least as much as the other points of interest that we are going to need to get to. Bye-bye. And going from a top-down approach is probably better than the kamikaze joyride that I managed to attempt to create last time. Oh, speaking of which, hello! Oh, I thought you were about to explode. Apparently you were. And there is another fun box that we can rain death and destruction on. Not death, though. Just destruction, so... Don't know why it's just going swimming around me. And how did you just all of a sudden... I don't even know, okay? I don't even know. And if I don't know, you don't know. So, let's go onwards. Maybe you do know. I don't know. Okay, so... there's some more Z-stows. Unfortunately, though it doesn't look like there's another spawner on this level. So, let's go up again. And swim around with the experience points that are tending to annoy me right now. So, where is the next area? Here. Okay. So, making sure not to limit our escape, we can go here. And speaking about limitations, let's go get that. And first, this. Now that that is taken out of the picture, we can go for the lovely Spider-Man. Or woman. I don't know. I'm not an anthropologist or... I don't know. Who exactly studies these vile creatures that I call spiders and that you might call lovely? I don't know. It's your preference, really. Oh, speaking of which, hello, skeletons. Nice to meet you. I am glad to make your acquaintance. So I'm gonna... That's another Z-Stone spawner, isn't it? No, that's a skeleton spawner. I'm gonna go break the bedrock. And hopefully don't get yelled at by Fred. So let's continue after I break this thing. And maybe once these green orbs stop floating in from my face. Okay, so I restarted my game after I broke the bedrock. And stopped those green orbs from flying around in my face. Because frankly, they are a bit annoying. So we got those. So, speaking of which... I mean annoying, not witches. Because they... What? Are you thinking I'm saying that witches are annoying? Come on, I never said that. Okay, maybe once or twice or 5,000 times, but that's something entirely different. Not really. Okay, so now the main thing that we're going to have to do is get all the critters off of our lawn and make sure that we get everything good to go. So once we clear this area so that nothing else can get up to it other than the odd spider, and yes, they are very odd, we'll be able to continue and go on to our next layer of madness. So lighting this up, there are a few witches. Now that we have some witches, this may be a bit more difficult. That said, the fleecy box is wide open. But if we were to fall, things could get a little ugly. And since the fleecy box is quite literally wide open, oh my god, things could get a little harrowing. You know what would be lovely? Just some way to rain fire down there. Are you? Yes, you are. Okay. Just wanted to ask because I am a nice individual. And I want to know everything about you. Okay, so let's see. Blue wool. Got the blue wool. Okay, so now that the blue wool is obtained, we can probably get the heck out of here and probably explore a bit more in the other areas because frankly this place is a little scary and I think we've covered every single thing that we need to do in here, at least immediately apparent. I don't think there's another wool in the area. I could be wrong. If I am missing a wool, this is another place I can go back to. So what I think I'm going to do is just ender pearl out from here. Please don't fail. In fact, let's go out this way. This is going to end badly if I were to do that. So guess we'll wind our way back over here. Hopefully not to disturb any peace or sentiments or of the like. And we need another pickaxe. So let's go out. I'm going to go back to the base. Make another pickaxe because both of these are going to not be fun. And then have some fun with it. Chip chip cheerio. Okay, so we got the blue wool finally at from the Dark Castle. So we can put that down, and bam, we got wool. And now that I think of it, there's one other thing that we're going to want to secure and place onto the Victory Monument, because frankly, it does deserve it due to all the harrowing clutches that it had to live through to see the better parts of this day. And I have no idea what I am talking about, but oh well, we got diamonds. We're using diamonds. Let's hope we find more diamonds. There we go, diamonds. And let's go onwards before I start spouting about diamonds. So, going onwards, we got our... Well, we're going to keep these. Maybe until they're dead. That'd probably be better since they have Unbreaking 3. That being said, from what I understand, Settling did some checking with like level 100 Unbreaking Enchanted Armor, and apparently it doesn't fare as well as he hoped, and it's like a 66% increase, which is not exactly the most ever talked about in the world. So, let's go onwards and maybe not have a sign, and then go outwards. Hopefully we'll find a better meaning of what we're doing. So, onwards. No, I couldn't flip your switch. Okay, so we got a bit of speed with us. We also have some night vision. Might be helpful, though I don't know. Maybe for picking up lost chests or artifacts, or... When did you get here? Bye! Okay, so... Bye to you, too! Glad to make your acquaintance. So now that we managed to get that out of the way, what we're going to want to do is work our way over there. And maybe not jumping from that direction. Now, what would be nice would be some sort of bucket of water, though I haven't found any sort of method in acquiring water. Didn't even attempt that journey, harrowing or otherwise, to get the water from the cauldrons, because I don't think it's worth it. It might be worth it. Well, worth it in a different extent of the word, but anyway, so... Let's go onwards. This place is going to be really treacherous, seeing as there's going to be A, a bunch of ghosts, and B, a bunch of zombies, creepers, and otherwise, and also C, lava. Lava, lava, lava. Lava, lava, lava lamps. Not even the lava lamps, which is unfortunate. So we're going to want to work our way towards some harrowing enterprises, and this might be where any form of night vision might be good, Vexian or otherwise. Now, what would happen if both parties had thorns? I suppose I did try that and nothing special happened when I did, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Now, I did see a chest in here, and a spawner, which was some ghost creepers. Good. Great, 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 excellent. And instant health and balls of enchanting. Might be helpful, though I doubt it would. And I didn't even bring coal with me. Bugger that, and let's go onward. So, even more coal. I want to see, because you see those torches. There are torches on the tops of those, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe some sort of great sig hail from the depths of the Nazi kingdom? I don't know. Speaking of hail, let's get these guys out of the way and continue onward. So, this place is pretty vast. Okay, pretty vast, pretty dangerous. So we want to get out of here soon-ish. Nope, not worth it. And there's also bats. I'm not too sure what the spawning mechanics of... Ooh, hello, Punchy. And Explodey. Guess you're nice. And did I hit the bat? No, I couldn't have. Must have done something else. So this might be where the next wool is. It seems a little barbaric to have stuff at such a far-flung place that you might not necessarily notice. Though that is endstone. Huh. I am expecting Enderman spawners, which is nice, assuming that there's no custom data. Why am I even placing lights down? I don't even know. Those seem like redstone torches. So I'm gonna go be as careful as possible. No visible spawners, so that doesn't really say anything. Invisible Enderman? No. Okay, Invisible Enderman is not a nicety, so let's get our Potion of Swiftness down. And maybe get our Vexian Night Vision, because this is where Night Vision would be a lovely affair. And we don't really have any other quick slot items, so let's go and see. It might make it more difficult to catch the guys. Okay, it's only 8 minutes. We can manage it. So let's see. Is there any supposed good in this area? Just these creepers. Now, Invisible Endermen, we can see their eyes, so it's not entirely bad. Though I suppose there are some horriblenesses that may come with it. Assuming we don't look at them funnily, we should be okay. Now, there we go. That's the problem. Once they hit us, you can't really see which one's angry. So we almost have to assume all of them's angry. And we had to hit that guy. Okay, so there's a box over there. And there's a nameplate. Okay, dinner bone. We got a dinner bone. And we may have angered a guy, so let's get this guy as soon as possible. And gather his head and belongings. And he's holding a carrot, which is a nice change, I suppose. And we're scaring every single Enderman. This would be another good instance where some stuff... Oh, and now there's 2 dinner bones. One was bad enough. Okay. Okay, long range weaponry does not work in this case. Let's retreat. See if we can lure only 1 dinner bone away from these guys. Never thought I'd say that, honestly. And we managed to anger some more. 2 of them. At least they get hurt by the lava and are idiots in that regard. So it's hard to see them. And honestly, I'd prefer those spiders compared to Invisible Endermen. Okay. 3 of them. We need to lure 1 of them. Only 1 of them. We can't go that way. Okay, so maybe if we just hit 1 of them, we should be good. Now that's not a good place for us to be. And that's not even a good place either. Haha! Okay, this is... I know it's very touchy-feely right now, but I got to make sure that I'm careful enough and get 1 dinner bone. Okay, he's going to take me out to dinner, apparently. We are getting fish, boneless fish, so this is going to be rather boneless. Now, he might be having some sort of fire protection of some sort. Now, or he has some absurd amount of knockback, which is not even fun. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, gotta wait, and he seems to be immune to fire. And there we go. Dinner bone has been served. Let's see what he has. Feather falling. Protection 3. I suppose that's... Okay, what will he give me next? Probably headache. So let's get our nice little boots. That might be helpful. This doesn't really help. None of these. So we got some lovely headgear and a carrot. Sharpness 3, knockback 3, fire aspect 3. I gave him 1 after... I don't even know what the reasoning for that is. Okay, so we got another head, and we got a few cows as well, so we can make our way slowly back to our lovely area. Oh, look, a regular Enderman. I just want to hug him so much. Okay, so let's get back to the base, throw this onto the Monster Hunter memorabilia wall, and then get the heck out of here. You know, it's amazing how much you feel like a badass in this game. You'd think that sometimes with Super Hostile, killing you every which way, maybe sometimes once an episode or just being all out awesome, you'd get depressed out of it. But anyways, it's quite amazing. Anyway, so head of Dinnerbone the Destroyer, we got the Hunter Monument 1 step closer to completion. Now, we have head of Code Warrior warrior, rather, the instigator, which is going to be another thing that we need to find. Unfortunately, I have no clue where to find him. He might still be in that area that we have. Well, we have explored it. I know that. Just don't get ahead of me. We have explored that area. We might be able to find something else in it, though I am not entirely sure. Now, another thing I'd like to see is how many diamonds it takes to repair this lovely protection 4. Okay, first of all, in and there, 35. Obviously, too many. 32 for that, and it takes 13 to get that. But how many does it take afterwards? So I'm going to repair it with 32 levels, then add unbreaking, even though it probably doesn't add much. So once we do that, we'll go onwards, hopefully find some better use for diamonds, and etc. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, bum 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 ba da 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 da. Okay, so what we're looking for now is currently just... does it track with the movement of the minecart? Wow, that is quite something. Anyways, enough with my youthful enthusiasm. So what we're looking for are some other structures that we may or may not have missed. And it doesn't look like it. I think I saw the edge of this area on that side. And if the edge is on that side as well, it means we don't really have anything else there. So I recrafted my diamond chestplate with Unbreaking 3. Yep, that's end. And the reason I repaired it instead of enchanting a new one was because, frankly, less diamonds, and also I needed a protection protection item because I got blast protection, fire protection, and projectile protection. Honestly, I don't really need the blast protection. It's more of a nice thing to have, but I can live without it. So this might be the next area. So if it's the next area and it gets, okay, bedrock to show the transition between areas. So hopefully we get to some sort of sign-off shelter soon. Let's see, Ember Castle that way. And we have Cavern of Last Respite. Speaking about respiting, go! And diamonds. Diamonds in very difficult places to reach, but diamonds all the same. And it doesn't look like there's any spawners here. And thank goodness we have our fortune pick with us. So we will... here we go. So we need to disembark. And... oh, that is mean. You have to admit, that is mean. Okay, so we got a bunch of railways that thankfully we managed to note was voided over the void. So let's go and gather some of them. And see, what do we have? We got rails. So let's place the rails here. And we are missing 3, so I am not too sad about that, though. Okay, what's over here? Just a cart area. Stone tools and food medium low. And we got that. And we also have a nice little furnace with one little piece of gold. And we have a fleecy box here. And also a Saurian sign-off shelter. With some awesomeness attributed to it. Now, what is back here? Gonna be careful. Okay, teleport to Outer Inferno Camp Ember. So when you get back, mine out the left glowstone at the start of the rail line. Not the single glowstone in the brick wall. So, when you get back, mine out the left glowstone at the start of the rail line. What is the left? Is it here? That is very descriptive. Left glowstone here? No. Maybe here? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to think on what he means by that, but frankly, I don't care too much. That's not in a heart, so let's see. There is a next area, but the left glowstone at the start of the next rail line, I'm not too sure what that means. So let's see what we have here first. Somehow, I knew it. All the same, I would have thought he would have had it better. So, I think I slept. I might have slept, I might not have slept, but I'm going to think on this and then figure out what he means. So, this is the Outer Inferno Camp Ember, and which is where we were. So when you get back, mine out the left glowstone at the start of the rail line. Here? Bedrock. That really helped. Oh, hello. That is sneaky. That is sneaky. That is very sneaky, and I approve of this message. So we got a nice little area that we'll be able to go to, and I think just in case I am going to hide some of my good gear in here and then just take a peek into the next area and see what we have. So good gear in here just in case we die. I can manage to forgive that if that goes. And I won't go for there. So that, and that, might as well that and that. So let's take a peek at what we have. Maybe we have another section that we can go to. So it seems like we have a nice, lovely little area that we'll be able to spend a lot of our mining time in. Though I'm not too sure if there are any fleecy boxes here. That being said, there is quite a bit of, I hope that's not a pigman I see. It might not be a pigman, but I don't know. So I'm going to just check out, give you a view of what we're going to do next time. And it seems like we have a nice little signage. So let's see the signs. Vexian Gallery. You can access the last 3 dungeons from this gallery. You don't have to bridge to reach anything. But if you're going to cheese it, at least make it pretty. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Inferno Mines. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.